Good morning, welcome to a new day back at the loft. So we're straight on it. We've got a large delivery coming this morning because of the way things are at the moment. We've got a delivery of all of our timber pretty much. So we've got Mark and Brandon outside. Down there. Clearing up, making space for all our stuff there and at the front. And then Mick's straight on it. Morning, Mick.
Morning.
Infilling these steels, drilling the holes ready for the bolts. And then I've already just talked about this one, so I'll start talking about it again. Packers, timber in there, bolt them in like the one over there. Mick's going to continue doing that, and I'm going to work through behind and then start infilling these, getting the timbers, cutting them to length, notching them. And then, like I say, we've got our part of our floor done then. Right then, let's get this done. Right, so just quickly, next little bit of footage is just showing you the process that we're going through just to achieve these rafters up here. So this is what we're having to do. Cut the timbers to length. Now, string line, I'm going to do here. Can you see what I'm doing? String line there, across the tops of there now. And all I'll do then is, I'll get my level on there and I'll measure up to my string line. This side, I'm pretty good anyway, but I can use the laser for that. Just so I'll keep getting in the way of my own laser, you see, when I'm trying to do this, because it's behind me, so that's why I thought I'd put a string on there instead. But I'll just put a bit more tension in that line there now. Put the laser back on, because I haven't moved it from yesterday, and I can just dip these, because there's not so much critical this side, because I move this up and down to suit level, as opposed to laser. Oh, so remember list. So that's that figure there on the left is what's left in, and the figure on the right is the measurement from there to against the wall plate, or against the brickwork in some cases, which is why that one's not quite touching the wall plate. And then numbered them all, cut them all off. So I'll tap the joist hangers on the side now, the ones that we've got, we're just waiting for some more to turn up. And then I'll set them into the laser. So it's that simple, so it's going to be that process all the way through to the end. So I'll not show you any more because it might get a bit boring, but that's what I'm going to do. I'll show you in a minute when I've got them all installed. These are all done. We're still waiting for the joist hanger, so I've got one on there, and I'll just PPN and finish that one off when I get the full. And then I'll nail these in place for now. What we're going to do with this, again on the architect's drawings, the engineer's drawings, we've got to put a long leg one on every 2 metres. So I'll put one. I'm not going to put one there because we've got the chimney's a big steel going there, so there's no need. So every 2 metres or every fourth rafter, I'll just put one there now, and I'll put one there. In honesty, I forgot about that. But what we're doing that he wouldn't have expected to do is we're going to wrap the small ones over the top anyway, and we're going to we've got a metal fixing gun, so we'll wrap the strap over the top of there, over the top, and then this side wrap it over the top, and we'll fire between the two, so it does the same as a long leg. Because what he's thinking is for lateral spread, that'll fold over the top and then nail into here, into this side. And then we'll do the same the opposite way, and it holds the two rafters together. So yeah, that's why we're doing it. So we're all done now with these. Could I mention, put the long legs in every 2 metres. So there's one there, there's one up there, there's one over there where you can just see that hanger there. Still, that's a 2 metre, and then like I've already said, we're having steels on top of these ones now, that one and that one. And they're going to build a wall there, so that's all going to be tied in anyway. So just wanted to show you something just to speed things up. All I've done on this side just to speed things up was, because I've got to change the position of my laser, because it was on that wall there, the steel was at this beam 4 was in the way that you've seen us put in. So what I did was I transferred my laser to this side, and then started from that end over there, got my little combination square, worked out. Before I moved it from up here, I worked out what it was from the laser line to the top of that one that I did first, and it was for 49mm. So what I did then was set this, as I always said, to 49mm, put a mark on my timbers, and then just did that. If I just block this off now, you can just see the laser. That's all I did. So I use that again. You can, if I just block that, you can just see where it cuts through the laser there like that. So I did that all the way around, same as over there. You can just about see it cutting through there. So that's what I did all of them, and that was a lot simpler because I put laser in place. I knew that I was 49mm above wall plate to the top of that one I just said over there. So when I measured these ones, I just did whatever it was to the laser plus 49mm. And that's how I measured all these notches. And they were within 6 or 7mm, so the wall plates are over the place, but you can tell by the depth of the compo from one end to the other. I mean, look at that one there, that's 10mm there. And then you come to this end, it's 25mm. Clearly no care at all taken to put the wall plate on. So yeah, but that made it a lot easier. I just went round, marked all these before I put them up in the air, and then made sure they all dipped onto my line as I fitted them. You see all the lines I put on all the rafters, and it worked really well. That's quite a quick method. So the plan now is Mick, Mark and Brandon, so I just got all more timber in for us. And what Mick's doing now is he's marked all the centres on here. Ready to go up there, put all his measurements on. Again, it makes you more efficient because you can measure them all once, look up to your marks and then cut them on the floor. So I've gone up and down. Yeah. Oh, well, I try to be a carpenter anyway, I try my best.
You're pointing at someone else, is that any use?
This sounds...
So order now, we'll do the same this end, but we are going to marry him with these ones so we can do what I've talked about with strapping pulling the straps over to tie it all together, lateral movement. So we'll start cutting these now, we'll nail these in and then we'll go in and put the hangers on after. So when we come back tomorrow, you'll see us rattling these in and we'll get inside there done as well, get that one done as well, and we'll start looking at setting out our stairwell. So I'll leave you for now and I'll see you in the morning. Right, straight into it this morning. There's only me and Mark here today. All we've done is this one that we set last night with the laser, and this one set with the laser, this first one. All I did then was I've just pulled a string line across the top of them because I know they're bang on, all the way around, right across the top, and very simply lifted these rafters up then up to the string line. I don't think there's anything more critical needed than that one. It is for chipboard flooring. There is a discrepancy some of this timber anyway, 2 or 3 mil, because some of it's a bit wet, some of it's a bit dry. Okay, so all we're going to do now is we're going to leave that because Adam's got to get in there to brick these steels in, so we're going to leave that part now because we're going to fix the timber onto the wall. I'm going to put noggins all the way through here now while Mark picks up on the joist hangers we didn't do because we hadn't got them, but we have got them now. And then we're going to move into here. Now there's a stairwell going from that steel to that steel with the inside level with that wall there, because this wall will come out, that bulkhead will come out, and then there'll be a slope roof then, instead of being like that. Just put them back. Oh, sorry. Instead of being a slope roof, that'll come up there like that then, maintaining our 2 metres off the stairs which we've already talked about. This will come out as well, that's coming out. We believe we're having balustrades there to open that up a little bit, which will look quite nice. So I'll set this triple out first, and then we'll start working this way with our 400s. You just saw me knock a timber in there. All it was is because if I step back, you can actually see now that that is straight. And before it was quite bad. I thought I'd measured it wrong, but I hadn't. It was just bowed terribly the first couple, so everything was pushed that way. So I've been doing that. Mark's cracked on with these, knocking all these in all the way through. So we'll get them done. What I'll do now is, as I said, I'll set this out now and we'll carry on that way. Okay, before I carry on, I just thought I'd just go through a few details regarding stairs. Move that anyway. Okay, now I've been onto a company called Stairbox, who I've used quite a few times now, and then I've looked at the architect's plans to make sure I know which way the stairs are going to fall, or land should I say. And in this instance, I'm with my orientation of the camera now, I'm looking up the stairs. I've talked about this before already. At the top it then kite winds 3 times and comes round and ends up where you can just see stairs width written on that joist there. So it comes up to there, and then we've got in the loft, and we've got a doorway. Obviously when this roof comes off of the dormer goes on, there's a doorway there that goes into a dressing room, and a doorway the other end that goes into the bathroom, and this side is the bedroom. All I've done is you have to get your FFL first, which is your finished floor level. In this instance, don't do what I did initially, and then turn my lights down. Don't do what I did originally and then forget to have my chipboard on. So that 2510 is the figure that I've got from Stairbox. It should be 2512 because it's 22mm chipboard, but 2510 is what the Stairbox has generated for me. So imagine that now. The height of my joist, floor joist, is, as you may remember, is a couple of mil above the top of the steel. So I've measured down, I leveled down here first, at this point, up to the top of what would my floor joist when it's on, and then added 22mm. And then just to make sure, because the stairs are going to land here, at the bottom, I then did the same, because I know this steel's level, this one's level here, and then measured from here down to there, and I was 2mm difference to the floorboard. So, well, 7mm, but I've got carpet underneath there, so yeah, so I'm good there. All I need to know then is you need to know what width you've got of your stairs. Now, I've allowed a width here. I've got a width here of 972, and that's only because this wall's here and the existing stair balustrade in there will be balustrade. I've put my triple here from the inside of this triple to this wall, existing wall. Now, when you go through Stairbox, you can adjust the width of your stairs at the top, because it will be different at the top than it will at the bottom, because you've got your kites at the bottom, your angled steps at the top, so it is wider at the top than it is at the bottom. So I've got 910 at the bottom, which is that mark. So my stairs will go up like that. Bear that in mind, that's a doorway there to bedroom. They go up like that, and then kite at the top. So we're going to carry on now, put this triple in, we'll finish, and then we're going to start putting our floor joists through here. I hope that wasn't just a garbled mess and you can understand what I was saying. But any questions, as always, ask it in the comments and I'll answer it for you. It's just like over the other side, just sort of recap again what I did. If people are interested, I hope they are. I am. I love it. But I'm saff, don't I? Something wrong with me, isn't there? So what we've done is now I've marked on the centres to try and batch through these, but I've then changed it because one of these was over 400 centres, so I've then reverted to 400 centres up there. But to try and keep myself efficient, I've marked it all on first, and then what I've done is I've got my laser measure, and I've measured all these and put all the measurements on the beam up there. I don't think you can see them. And then I've just got myself a block, and then I haven't put my lights on. Got myself a block, got them all there, and I'll go in this other room now with a pile of wood and just cut them all and number them all, and it just makes you a little bit more efficient. So I keep running backwards and forwards. So that's what I'll do. Okay, so we'll leave that episode there for now. So we've had a decent couple of days getting all this structured, finishing and putting them steels in over there, finishing putting the timber in the web over there, finishing putting all these timbers in here, all these floor joists in here, all the floor joists all through there, all the hangers are all fitted. We've got the triple beam in, set my stairs out, got these couple beams here. These are all cut ready to have the joist hangers put on the last 3 of them. I've got 2 smaller ones. I've got to put one from this beam now, sit it on top of that, on top of there somewhere. That's steel, so I can't top the steel. And then the other one's got to come from just inside there, sit on the wall this end, and then we'll put them together with a noggin. So I'll ask you tomorrow. We'll have a really good tidy up, and then we'll move forward. So, as always, thank you ever so much for watching. Don't forget that like button, please. Appreciate it. Means a lot to us if someone likes what we're doing. And the notification bell ready for the next episode. Ta-ra!